Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress with Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust Tarot, and I'm here with a Pick a Barbie, pick a card, and this is your weekly reading and love message from your person. This is a series that I did for a while, and I would like to start it back up weekly. I'm going to try to do it every Saturday. So let's try to do this weekly reading and love message from your person. It can be a person of interest that you already have in mind. It could be somebody that you're dreaming of, somebody that you haven't met yet that's coming through, trying to send you a message. And also it can be leveling up of an already established relationship. So let's pick a Barbie. First pile is going to be this little mermaid Barbie. Second pile is a fairy Barbie, kind of a rainbow fairy Barbie. And third pile is another fairy Barbie, kind of a pink and white fairy Barbie. There. I loved Barbies as a little girl. Let's take a deep breath in through your nose. Close your eyes, release your breath through your mouth. Now open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile, the Barbie, the number that's calling for you. Just reach out with your heart and not with your head. Also, don't be worried if you don't get it right the first time. You can try again, and you're welcome to check all three piles as well. Okay, let's begin. And here is pile number 1 with the mermaid Barbie. Alright, let's see what you got. So we have, with the romance angels, we have very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. A message from your person, staying right here. So this could be for established relationships. Nobody's moving, they're staying right there, or a commitment is on the way. Some of you may be getting pregnant or have kids in between with each other, or blended families. New aligned beginnings. And it doesn't have to be about babies. It can be about, or children, it could be about other types of beginnings and projects and things you're working on together. Your romantic fairy is life partner. Your romance is stable and ready to go the distance. Your lover's oracle is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And your fairy dust, keep going. The world at times is big and loud, but we'll make sure you're safe and sound. All right, and then we're gonna get a random divine notes, love notes in addition. Let's see what we get. All right, you have, we should talk about things and work it out. So always keep those lines of communication open. That's very important for this pile. Trust. Ooh, trust me, I got you. Trust each other and keep your lines of communication open. You are my sun, you are my moon. Very sweet. All right, and let's get a little Enchanted Romance tarot as well and see what else is going on here for you. And a message here from your person. I put perfume in this box and it smells so pretty. and it's rainbowy. Ooh, that flew out. All right, we're gonna just take this one, and this represents to me the beloved. And so treating each other like you are the top priority. The Six of Wands is also the Fame card, so it could represent somebody who's in the limelight, who has a bit of fame and popularity. People admire them, but it's also you admiring your person and your person admiring you. You're each other's shining star. You know, you're each other's sun and moon. You're each other's bright light in each other's universe. All right, let's get a few charms to top it off. And we have the genie. So 3 wishes coming your way, whatever you wish for. And with Tinkerbell Pixie Dust, ooh, this is a lot of magic coming to you, a lot of wishes coming true. So just ask away and your wishes will be coming true. You have a baby here, possibly a little girl, and you have a piggy that represents cheerful, positive attitudes. Sebastian, it's maybe there's a couple here. One is kind of like a cranky Sebastian type, one who's always questioning everything, who's overprotective, and one who's a little easygoing and lighthearted and optimistic and thinks things will just turn out fine all the time. But Sebastian has his good, Sebastian is a good friend to have. So it's definitely about friendship and people you can trust. And these are very the pig makes me think of Babe as well, and what kind of friends these are. And they're super good friends. They're very loyal. They're always by your side. And if they're not, they appear to be more than friends. And that's what I'm getting, that this person is a friend at the core, a lover, and a life partner, and somebody that you can grow with. So I think this is very sweet. But don't forget, whenever you have little misunderstandings, always make sure you open up and communicate and keep things going, and trust each other, and trust that you're looking out for each other. You have the best intentions for each other. Your person is trying to tell you that. Also, if you're not connecting yet with a person, very soon this person is going to come to you, but you have to manifest a little bit more, be very specific and detailed in your mind what you want, and it's just right there. Like, you have all this magic here ready to manifest this in. Okay, so I hope you like that. Thumbs up if you like that. You can hit that little thumb at the corner and it gives you a little confetti party. Please subscribe if you like what you saw. I have longer and shorter readings. I have like nice little shorts that can get you through the day, but also big, long, hour-long readings if you need more than that. And I also do personal readings if you want to reach out to me in a private, in my email. Check out my email address and reach out to me to get a little how to get private reading, and I will send you the details. All right, so I'm going to move on to the next. If this one didn't resonate, or if you feel like you just need more info, then keep on watching. Moving on to pile number 2. All right, and here is pile number 2 with this cute little fairy Barbie. She's all rainbowed out there. All right, let's see what you have. Okay, here we have the romance angels, and we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Your true love message is thinking of you. So your person's thinking of you right now. And dreams come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. And your angelic romance. I like that one. Engaged, togetherness and oneness. And your heart tarot. Not heart tarot, this is the Lover's Oracle. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Looks like a fun time. So I feel like either you're an established couple that's going to have a romantic kind of next event, excursion. It could be an engagement, it could be proposal. I feel like if you've known each other before in a past life, this is very deep soulmate connection here. And if you don't know this person, then soon you're going to have sort of this falling in love energy, the Cupid's arrow energy. Let's see what the fairies have to say. Oh, speaking of arrows, direction is yours to choose today, and your inner light will guide the way. Okay, and let's get a divine love message, random message here from your person. Ooh, your love is like honey. Oh, that's so funny. We were just talking about honey this morning. Me and my honey. I really do miss you. Aww. And I like you. I hope you feel the same way about me. So it's kind of interesting, you know, if you're in an established relationship, then you can kind of get that established vibe from some of these. But also, if you don't know the person yet, or you're just getting to know them, then this can also help you establish the connection, the feeling of do they like me or do they not like me. So this can help clarify that a little bit, which I think is cool. All right, so let's see what the Enchanted Romance Tarot has to say. And guess what? Pumpkin has just jumped into my lap. She's my familiar, my cat, and she's kissing me, so that usually is a good sign. That usually means that love is here for you right now. It's very strong love. Oh, nice. Judgment's coming out. So Judgment is all about this angelic protection. There's also kind of this wake-up call. It's time to find out more, not time to learn more about yourself too, but also time to, I feel like this is, the angels are working in your favor behind the scenes a lot in your connection. And Judgment also represents the sign of Scorpio, and it's the awakening. It's especially if you felt like you've been dreaming a lot for something to happen, and now it's about to blossom. It's about to come into play. So the Miss You card kind of gives me energy of possible you've been in separation, or you're a long distance or something like that in this situation. And I feel like Judgment is coming down to bring you guys closer together. But even if you don't, even if it's not exactly that, it is also saying that you're always together. To me, that's what the Judgment says. It's like you're each other's angel. In other words, you're always there with each other, for each other, holding. It's like the same people almost. So this couple of, like, he's got his arms wrapped around her, like and she has her hair entwined in him. You know, they're always together. They're linked. They kind of look similar in this one too. So there's definitely a possible light-haired man in this, involved in this one, but not necessarily. And it doesn't have to be male or female. It's just this energy of really being entwined together, your souls, even if you're not physically together. But I definitely see something sweet happening for you coming up soon. So let's check out the charms and see what the charms have to say. All right, you have Aladdin. Oh, and you've got the two fairies came out too, the two Tinkerbells. The Tinkerbell represents faith, trust, and Pixie does that magic, and it's like your wish coming true. The bubble bath is interesting. That's kind of gives me celebration and relaxation vibes all in one time, and sort of a lighthearted, lifted feeling. Bubbles and the color bright and jolly and lifted. It also makes me think of the fizzy lifting drink. So something like that. Something it doesn't have to be an alcoholic kind of thing, but it can be something that lifts you up. And Aladdin here to me represents maybe a masculine who wants to prove themselves, and so he may still be at his phase where he's going to try to figure out a way to show you he's a prince and not just a pauper, and that he earns your love or something like that. But his self-worth is just being the wonderful person he is, and you see that in him, or vice versa, or whoever you are. And we have the unicorn here, which represents the divine masculine. So the unicorns are really rare. They represent this rare person who's very divine, who is like the top level when it comes to finding the masculine. So if you haven't found the one yet, the one that's coming through is a high level type of masculine. They're rare and unusual and special and unique. And maybe right now they're still just going through their self-worth phase, trying to level themselves up. Maybe it's just physical for now, or materially for now, but it all coincides with their spiritual evolution as well, I believe. And you have plenty of wishes to work with too. You are able to make your dreams come true, because your rainbow is going to come smiling through. Whatever you wish for. So you keep on wishing as well. And make them manifestations, make them strong intentions, not just, wishful thinking with a little sliver of doubt there. No, erase even the doubt. Just put in place of the doubt a knowing, and be solid in the belief that it's going to be the way you see it, in the best possible way for everyone concerned. All right, so I hope you like that. Give it a little thumbs up. There's this little thumb down there that has a confetti party in it. If you hit that, then it'll be quite fun for you, I think. And also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I'd love to have you as part of my channel. I'll be doing a lot more things upcoming, getting closer to my channel anniversary in August. So I would really appreciate you supporting me and hanging in there with me and sharing with your friends and letting them know. I should be doing this weekly now again, so I hope you like that. And if this particular pile didn't resonate, or you feel like you want more information, you're certainly welcome to check out the other two piles. But now I'm going to move on to pile number 3. Oh, and by the way, if you check out the description box, you can see all these places where you can find me in social media and hang out with me. I just recently I don't know what the word is. I recently got on Threads, and so definitely check out Threads, and like post a comment or tell me something interesting, and let's just talk about it, okay? All right, well, I'll see you at pile number 3. And here is pile number 3 with another little fairy Barbie fairy in pink and white. All right, let's see what cards you have with the Romance Angels. You have True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And your true love message is, please listen. Somebody needs to listen out there. And your romantic fairy is perfect match. You complete each other in the most harmonious way. There could be somebody who's resisting. And let's see what your angelic romance is. Ooh, marriage, committed together. So It's like you're the perfect match. You're meant to be. What else is to know? So this is your lover's oracle and a special message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. Okay, nice. And what do the fairies have to say? Courage, young heart. Stand tall. Do not let love decrease. You are a warrior of peace. Very nice. All right, let's get a love message, divine love message, and see what else your person has to say. You have, this love is unbreakable. I will always love you. Ooh. Maybe you're trying to break up, or maybe you've broken up, or maybe at one point before, maybe you're scared. Maybe this time there's going to be a marriage commitment. I've made my mind up. You are the one. I don't want to waste any more time. So there's a very determined person here. And maybe you're resisting. I kind of sense, I don't know why, I'm kind of sensing like a twin flame runner chaser energy. And I'm feeling almost as if the feminine here is the runner. But let's see. Oh, let me get one more message. And if anything else wants to come out. Nope, I guess that was it. All right, let's go to the Enchanted Romance deck and see what we get. Give it a little shuffle here. Okay. Just trying to show off these beautiful rainbow edge here. Let's see what we get. Okay, what's this card? Oh, you have the High Priestess. So, and the Five of Pentacles. Interesting, very interesting. Let me do one more. The Five of Pentacles, I think it came out, it came out in a private reading I had. And then we have the Hierophant. Oh my God, this is so perfect. So there is definitely a beautiful, perfect match here. The High Priestess and the Hierophant, they're basically one and the same. They're the same, but they are in a masculine and feminine energy. And sometimes shape and form, but most of the time just the energy of it. Whereas the High Priestess, she would be considered a little bit more unorthodox, and the Hierophant is definitely orthodox. In other words, the Hierophant will follow certain societal rules, where the High Priestess knows all about all religions and all philosophies, spiritual laws and rules of all layers and levels, but doesn't have any particular leaning. But they're all under this blanket of knowledge. And this is kind of like, this is, well, I was about to say sacral chakra, but it's a little sacral chakra, and it's crown chakra energy as well, this higher knowledge. But the Hierophant has the higher crown chakra knowledge as well. It's just that he has just a little different method to it. The Hierophant can also represent Taurus out there, and the High Priestess generally represents like Cancer or the moon. I feel like High Priestess is mostly just representing that moon energy, but not specifically the moon energy. She's more about using the moon. In other words, she's like a moon goddess, you know. She's like Delphi. She taps into that moon energy. So the moon is mysterious, and she's all about the mysteries. The moon deals with the unknown, but she's not afraid of the unknown. So she has a very unique and specific energy and style and approach to this connection that the Hierophant differs from. She has high intuition, and she trusts this. I don't know which one is the stubborn one. It must be the Hierophant since it's Taurus. The High Priestess believes it deep inside too. She believes that they belong together. But there's something about the High Priestess that seems to be resisting. Or maybe she's asking the Hierophant to listen to her. And maybe they're just so strong-willed and so powerful in their own way that they're having a little trouble connecting. They're like the twin flame, these beautiful rocks who are just, they're amazing by themselves. Like, do they really need to come together? But if they came together, they would create this really massive big rock. But just alone, they're so interesting, creative, unique, special, everything that, you know, they're both shaped like hearts. You know, one has a protrusion and one has a hollow, and they're just pretty incredible by themselves. But, you know, in a lot of connections, especially twin flame, it's important to know what your mission is on Earth. And I believe even if it's hard to compromise with somebody who is so much your equal, that's part of your journey here. Part of your journey is finding a balance with this person who is completely the same as you. And yeah, so this young Hierophant here is about the mystery of faith. He's holding the Eucharist, which is a very special ceremony within the Mass, Catholic Mass, or also other kind, I guess Episcopalians do it and other different religions, but within Christianity, certain religions have the Eucharist, which symbolizes the body and blood of Christ, and it's a wafer and it's spread out to the masses, and it kind of reflects that there's plenty for all, you know. And it's all about the Hierophant's all about tradition and order, but it's also about marriage. Oh, that could be what somebody's resisting. So somebody could be resisting the paper marriage, and that's where there's let's just be, so somebody has sort of a non-traditional view of your connection, and somebody has a traditional view of your connection, and that could be where things go funny sometimes. But I think you have to really listen to each other. Whereas in pile number 2, it was communication. It was definitely a back and forth energy, but this one is like moments of just pure listening to somebody. Your turn. Now you have to listen for a certain amount of time, and now it's your turn. It's like there longer periods. In other words, not a back and forth conversation, but longer periods of listening. But otherwise, this is a romance of a lifetime. This person's always thinking of you. There's somebody very determined to be together with you. There's a lot of courage here, and having faith in who you are, and believing in yourself, and believing your purpose together as this dynamic duo. I'm sensing. I didn't even address the 5 of Pentacles, but that's why I'm feeling this, the resistance, and I'm feeling a bit of lack mentality sometimes. Sometimes doubts creep in. Sometimes, you know, and they could go on either side. This doubt, this energy of feeling uncertain and feeling confused, and not being, you know, there needs to be sort of this Pentacles stability energy, and then the 5 of Pentacles feels like it's not, you know. It feels like a lack of faith, and that's interesting because these are 2 signs that have it's 2 cards that represent a lot of faith. And so occasionally people with a lot of faith sometimes have a lack of faith. But I think it's overcome very much. It could be also financial issues that get in the way, and yeah, just feeling kind of left out because of whatever reason. But financial issues can be a really big issue, especially with 2 very strong spiritual people who may leave more spiritual lives than material lives. So I don't know, I feel a lot of information coming out of this pile in particular for some reason, but I feel like a lot of growth can come out of this pile as well. A lot of learning, a lot of leveling up. So it's a really good connection, whoever you're with. If you're not with them yet, then somebody's coming through. Your true love is coming through. This feels like it could be a twin flame connection. There will be the usual twin flame challenges, but I feel like there might be on the long run there could be a marriage, but at the very least a marriage by kind of like a common law marriage, like a marriage by feeling, if not by paperwork. But there's going to be a lot of things that you'll have to work out between the two of you and convince each other that you're meant for each other. I don't know if you need to convince each other. I feel like you'll feel it as soon as you look at each other, but there's all this other outlying stuff that could get in the way, and especially your doubts, just plain doubts. But remember this, you know, your person's always thinking of you. They have made their mind up. They do not want to waste any more time. And it's unbreakable. What you share, nothing can break it. No doubts, no outside forces, nothing. It's like you were married in the 5D and nothing can break that. Wow, nice. Okay, so let's get a little charms here. Ooh, okay. So you too have some wishes coming in and a special ride somewhere, a trip, a destination, travel, a magic carpet ride. That could be the special date. So one of you could be like the beast and one of you could be like the little mermaid. Beware not to give away your tail or lose your voice. Speak your voice. Please listen, because it's really hard for one person to be able to get up enough courage to speak her voice. And when she does, please listen, okay? And then the beast needs to know that he's loved, even if even if outward appearances that have a certain look to them, you look beyond the outside appearances and you look deep into his heart and know that there is love there. And I feel like that's what the beast is trying to convince here. And then we have the female unicorn here. And so in pile 2 we had the male unicorn or masculine and feminine, representing the rare divine feminine. And I actually honestly believe there's way more divine feminines, but tapping into the divinity of yourself, into the God, into the high priestess of who you are. If you're the feminine here, that's what the unicorn's coming out to represent. And I also believe that the masculine here, or the counterpart, believes that you are that counterpart, believes that you are the rare, beautiful feminine unicorn that is what he is determined to hold close to himself, determined to marry, determined to commit to. So open your heart, open your ears, listen to each other for long periods of time. Have faith and courage. You can do this. You are so perfect for each other and you're so equally on the same level and on the same path. You can totally make this a committed forever connection. It's the romance of a lifetime. If you like that, thumbs up. Feel free to comment below. I love your comments. And also hit that little thumb and get a little confetti party. And also push the subscription button if you haven't already, and the bell to get notifications. And thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate you. I just love doing these kinds of readings for you, and I'm gonna do more of them. And this particular love message, I feel like I'd like to do once a week again, like I used to. So be alert on that. And if you catch me falling behind, say, hey, Saturday's here, you ready to do your weekly reading and love message? And I'll be like, yes, let's do this. And I'm gonna get this out to you. I'll be starting to go live again probably soon, but there's been a lot going on in my life personally, and I'm just doing my best to balance everything. And I want to give you the best possible readings, and so I have to make sure my energy is good for you too. And so before I go, I want to shout out my members. I haven't forgotten you, and thank you so much for continuing to support me even through tough times and even when I can't go live. Thank you so much, my Platinum Pixie Claudia, my Twin Flames Jolene Sutton and Luisa Silva, my Full of Faithers Wolfie Baby Doll Mary Joy and Laura Ochoa, and my Sparkles of Light Guacamole, Stoya, Divine Pearls, Maurice, Divine Goddess, Patricia, Andres, Jim, Alexis, Miss Fred, Giggles, Rainbow, Esmeralda, Gloria, and anybody else that I might have missed. Just let me know if I missed you, and thank you so much for being part of the Sparkles of Light and this channel, Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust. And thank you, my Patreons too, on the Patreon page for hanging out with me over there, especially Terry, for all of your support. Thank you all. I have been doing a lot more artwork. I've been working very hard on my Lenormand deck, so that's something else that I like to do. And you might not see as much of me because I'm working on that. But if you want to see behind the scenes kinds of things, just be on the lookout for time-lapse videos, and going on Patreon you can see some behind the scenes work, and also you can see me on Instagram. And now I'm on Threads, everybody, so come and talk to me on Threads. We can finally just hash out ideas and feelings and thoughts, and where do you want your readings to go, and what kind of readings would you like, and maybe I can answer some questions, some freebies on Threads. You just let me know, how would you like to use Threads in order for us to connect. It would be a really fun place to hang out with all of you. So I feel like that might be the next wave, the wave of the future. I might be easing out of the lives maybe a little bit, and focus a little bit more on public chatting. Who knows? We'll see. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. And again, thanks for being here. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.